What's up YouTube? Now today I'm going to show you how to take apart a WW2 German K98 mauser bayonet, and this is going to start with the sheath. Just going to take a quick look here. You can see the original paintwork where it's actually been smooth and it's been protected from rust. This is where the frog has been. The leather frog has actually preserved the paintwork there, which is a nice interesting fact. So I'm just going to slip the sheath off to reveal the blade. The blade is in pretty good condition. It's not sharp, I haven't sharpened it, I've left it blunt, so it's not really going to cut anybody, but it could still cause harm with the sharp edge. And obviously it's lost its original bluing. It also has maker's mark of AB, if it was the right way around. And then it's got the number of 7069 and A again. Now these have Bakelite handles. Some of these have a wooden handles, but this is the actual Bakelite model. But I'm going to start off by taking apart the lock button. You can see the Waffen stamp there on that side. There's more German markings on this side. And the lock button just pushes the lock there. You may be able to see it under there. There's also 7069 and more German markings under there. So I'm just going to go ahead and start to unscrew this. This will reveal the spring and it will take the button completely off. And these are normal threads, so it's just the normal way that you would unscrew a nut or a bolt really. Some of these can be reverse threads, but these ones are mostly normal. And that's the button off. And then inside you're left with the spring. That's important, so if you're going to do this, don't lose the spring. Otherwise when you come to put it back together it won't really work. And then you can pull the button out from this side, and obviously it sits in the rectangle groove there. Now on the button you've got the 7069, more German markings, and obviously the threads, and that's where the spring would sit. We'll put them to one side for a moment. Right, now there's not really a lot that comes apart on these, but the handles do come off and this section does come off, which I'm going to show you now. It's best just to get a normal flat-headed screwdriver. I'll just zoom in on this so you can actually see. Okay, so just get a screwdriver and unscrew. The first time that you do this, if it's never been done since the war, which is quite common, then it will be quite difficult to unscrew these, but just don't rush and it will come apart. And we'll do this on both. It's always good to hold it, otherwise it may spin the back section, which otherwise you could just sit there spinning around the screw and nothing happening. Okay, so there's them out, and then you can just slide the Bakelite grips off, which I'll go into more detail in a minute. Right, then you're left with the handle. If I just zoom out again, and you have this section which slots off. Now this only goes back on one way, and that's if you look at these grooves here at the end, how they dip in and dip in on this side, so you can actually see through. They match up with the actual handles on the bayonet. They all have the same groove, so you can see right the way through. So that's how you know to get it the right way. And then there is more maker's marks and German stamps. I have a nice German marking here, really clear Waffen stamp, German inspection marks, and then we have the serial number 69. And it looks like there's more German markings here, various other inspection marks, and I think that's pretty much it for this one. And then on the Bakelite grips we've got more maker's marks and German inspections. German inspection isn't very clear, but it's just in there, and just make out the eagle and the number, and then you have the numbers and various other markings. And on the other grip you pretty much have the same again. And that is how you strip down a K98 mauser bayonet. So thanks for watching.